Last intimacy class, I was left feeling uncertain. Rabbi Friedman went into great depths to comparing chicken to intimacy.
What?
He mentioned that we don't need extra sauce and spice to enjoy the chicken. We can enjoy it plain. I never said that. Plain chicken is disgusting. Most people do not enjoy plain chicken. Yeah. Same when it comes to intimacy. Now, you're comparing yourself to a chicken. You're not good enough unless there's some spice. While some may enjoy it plain, others look for spicing it up. Is that wrong? If it's wrong, how can that be possible if we're all about going the extra mile when it comes to mitzvahs? How can it be plain? And if we're meant to have plain intimacy, how do we reach that level realistically? There's a good point here. It is a mitzvah. You're told this 100 times over. It's okay, it's okay, it's a mitzvah now. So what does that mean? Now that it's a mitzvah, you can do whatever you want? That doesn't follow. When you walk into the bedroom, aware that it's a mitzvah, then how would you do it? You would have a certain respect, a certain sense of responsibility. If you're doing a mitzvah, you got to do it right. In Chabad, we don't decorate our sukkah. Don't hang up paper mache or what is it called? The glittery stuff and the. Some people, their minhag is that when you build a sukkah, you decorate it to the hilt. There was one sukkah here in Crown Heights. They moved out back in the 60s. $10,000 a year on decorations. And it was, yeah. It was impressive. We have a custom of dafkin not hanging up decorations. Why? Because the sukkah doesn't need embellishment. If intimacy is a mitzvah, shouldn't you do it the best way, the most beautiful way? If sukkah is a mitzvah, shouldn't you make it beautiful? The question is, what are you making beautiful? When people come into your sukkah and they rave about the plastic grapes that are hanging from your schach, they don't think the schach is beautiful. They don't think the sukkah is beautiful.
Sukkah is one example, but meanwhile we get the fanciest silver for our Shabbos table. We pick the most beautiful esrog. We, I don't know, I could go on and on of list how we want to do things with Hiddur, spend the most money.
Right. But we also don't want to distract attention from the mitzvah itself. So yes, you buy the most beautiful esrog. You don't have to buy the most beautiful esrog box, because that's a little bit of a distraction.
Why a distraction? Maybe it's making it more beautiful.
Maybe.
I would want a beautiful sukkah, maybe not decorated inside, but I want nice walls to look at.
But that's the sukkah itself.
What about a big menorah? You want a beautiful menorah?
Yes, it's the menorah. You have to light a menorah. The menorah should be beautiful. You have to shake a esrog. You should have a beautiful esrog. Don't get distracted by something beside.
The essence of the mitzvah, then you don't need to embellish it.
You're not embellishing. It's the mitzvah. You're not embellishing the. In fact, if you embellish an esrog with anything other than a lulav, it ruins the mitzvah. But a beautiful esrog, that's a beautiful mitzvah, because esrog is the mitzvah. So, in intimacy, yes, you want to do it the best, the most fullest, and the greatest, but the intimacy, not something besides the intimacy.
But in this world, our body is housing our neshama. Isn't it one? Isn't it about uniting the two? Is there like that idea?
Yeah, but you're trying to embellish the body with an outfit or with a. So it's not even your body. Now it's something you bought in the store.
But sometimes it's not necessarily about for your husband. Sometimes it's about feeling good for ourselves.
That's fine. That's fine. That's what I said. If your husband needs it, then there's something distracting you from the intimacy. So how would you do intimacy behidur? Not something besides the intimacy. It's like, is it important to have a really nice bedroom? A really comfortable bed? Yeah, but that's not part of the intimacy. You get hung up on the bed. Excuse me, it's who you're with that counts, not the bed. So how would you do intimacy behidur? So the Gemara tells a story about this woman who had magnificent children. So the Chachamim went to find out what they're doing that produces such incredible babies, children. All babies are perfect. These kids grew up perfect. So they asked her, what do you do? And her answer was, we're never intimate before 1 o'clock in the morning. What does this mean? Up until 1 o'clock in the morning, there was activity in the village. People were coming home from work, from whatever. So there were sounds in the streets that could distract you from the intimacy. So they were never intimate before 1 o'clock, because after 1, all activity stopped and there was no chance of any distraction. That's a hidur in the intimacy. Because intimacy means merging with each other without anything distracting you or coming between you. How far do you have to go to make sure that nothing comes between you? You close the door, you close your window, you turn off the light. Enough? No, they went an extra hidur. If there's a noise in the street, then we can't be sure that the intimacy will be 100%. So they waited till after 1 o'clock. That's a hidur. A hidur would mean you never go into the bedroom, you never go be intimate when you're not really you don't like him at the moment. I mean, you like him enough, so you can be mahader. Remove all negative feelings. Put everything out of your mind. Now it's just about him. That's a hidur.